Good morning, class 7. Welcome to the new session 2021-22. In this session, this is my first video which I am sharing with you, and it's based on the chapter number system. So let's have an introduction of number system first. The computer system comprises of hardware and software, and both hardware and software goes hand in hand. They work together and give the specified results. But as you all know, that computer do not understand our language. Computer only understands the binary digits, that is bits, and it is in the form of zeros and one. So in this chapter we are going to learn about various number systems which computer can understand and what all are their conversions. So let's see the learning outcomes of this video. We'll learn how to convert a number's base to another number. We'll see how to convert decimal to a binary number system and binary to decimal number system, octal to decimal and decimal to octal, and many more. We'll also see how to use the shortcut techniques to do these conversions. So there are four type of number systems which we are going to study in this video. Number one, decimal number system, then binary number system, then octal number system, and hexadecimal number system. Let's understand first decimal number system. The decimal number system is what humans use commonly. It is composed of 10 numerals, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Using these digits we can express any quantity. It can also be called as a base 10 number system because it uses 10 digits. So the base of the number is 10. We also call the base as radix. So decimal number system is a positional value system in which each value of a digit depends upon its position, and each digit position has a weight, that is 10 times the weight of its position to its right side. Next comes the binary number system. The computer system is designed on binary number system. The binary number system has base 2. It has only two digits, zeros and ones, and can represent any character with these two digits. The binary number system is also a positional number system wherein each binary digit has its own value or weight, which is expressed as the power of 2. Next is octal number system. Octal number system has a base of 8. It has 8 digits, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Each digit of an octal number system can have any value from 0 to 7. The octal number system is also a positional numbering system. Each octal digit has its own positional value or weight, which can be expressed as power of 8. Next is hexadecimal number system. The hexadecimal number system has 16 as a base number. It has 10 numeric digits, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and 6 letters are also there, A, B, C, D, E, F, where A is represented by 10, B is represented as 11, C is represented as 12, D as 13, E as 14 and F as 15. The hexadecimal number system is also a positional numbering system. The value of hexadecimal digit is expressed as power of 16. So whenever we see a combination of letters and numbers together, we can easily make out that this number is a hexadecimal number and it is represented in a hexadecimal number format. So let's see now how to convert a decimal number to a binary number. So the first step to convert a decimal number to a binary number is divide the decimal number by 2 and then write down the remainders of each division next to it on the right hand side. The remainders are taken in reverse order and a binary number string is formed. Now let us see, children, how this process will going to happen. So let's convert first a decimal number to a binary number. Convert decimal to binary. Now when you will get a question, you will get to see it like this. For example, I want to convert 75. Now 75 is a decimal number or not, I'll get to know from this base. If the base is 10 and I want to convert it into a binary number, So the base should be 2. So base of decimal number will be 10 and base of binary number will be 2. So I get to know from the question here that 75 is to be converted into a binary number. Now what is the procedure of converting it? Let's see that. Okay. Now like you all have learned how to calculate the LCM and HCF, same process is here as well. We'll write 75 here. Now we'll divide the 75 by 2. So 2 3s are 6 and 2 7s are 14. Now remainder is 1. So remainder we'll keep writing on the right hand side. Then again 2, 37 divided by 2. So 2 1s are 2 and 2 8s are 16. Remainder is again 1. Then 2 9s are 18. Remainder is 0. Then 2 4s are 8. Remainder is 1. 2 2s are 4. Remainder is 0. And 2 1s are 2. Remainder is 0. We have to keep dividing till the time we don't get 1 here at the bottom. So 1 is the minimum number which we will always get at the last position and where we need to stop. Now how will I write? Now we have got so many 1s and 0s. How will I write it into a form of a string? Since binary number is a string of 0s and 1s. So how do I write? We have to start from the bottom. That's the least significant bit. This will be called as least significant digit and this will be known as most significant digit, MSD and LSD. So we'll start with the least significant digit from here. So that is 1. Then it's 0. So we'll write here 0. Then again 0. Then again 1. Then 0. And then 2 times 1. This is a conversion of 75 into a binary number. Alright, now let's take one more example. Let us convert 68, which is a decimal number, into a binary number. So again the same process, we'll draw a line and we'll draw one more line for the remainders. We'll write 68 here. Now let's divide 68 by 2. So 2, 3 is 6, 2, 4 is 8. So remainder 0. Then 2 1s are 2 and 2 7s are 14. Again remainder is 0. Then 2 8s are 16. Remainder 1. 2 4s are 8. Remainder 0. 2 2s are 4. Remainder 0. And then 2 1s are 2. Remainder again 0. So how do we have to write? We have to write from the bottom. So my first digit at the bottom place is 1. We want to write here 1. Then we have 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros. Then I have 1. And then I have 2 more zeros. So conversion for 68 is 1 triple 0, 1 double 0. Now this was converting decimal to a binary number. Now let's see it in a vice versa case. We are not going to divide. We are going to convert a binary number to a decimal number. So I'll take the same example which I already have. Now I'm going to start with this. I have a binary number and I need to convert it into a decimal number, and you remember that this number is 68. So we'll see whether we get a 68 number out of this binary number. So the process is different. Everybody will pay attention here and see how it's to be done. Now we'll start from the rightmost character and we'll write here that character and we'll write plus. Then we'll pick the second one and we'll write here plus. Then this one. Then we have 3 times zeros. I'm going to write it like this. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus. And I have now left with 1. So here I'm going to write 1 and it's no more plus required. So what I have to do now, I have to multiply with 2 to the powers. I have to multiply with 2 to the powers and we'll start with the power 0 in the beginning. So it means the rightmost character is to be multiplied always with 2 to the power 0. The next digit will be multiplied by 2 to the power 1. Then next with 2 to the power 2. Then again 2 to the power 3 and 2 to the power 4. And then 2 to the power 5 and 2 to the power 6. Now children, here you have to note something. Make a note of it. Any constant to the power 0 is always 1. Means if you have any number, let's say you have a number 5. 5 to the power 0 is 1. 2 to the power 0 is 1. 100 to the power 0 is 1. So any constant whatever you have, if it has a power 0, that will always come up as 1. So keeping this thing in mind, let's calculate the rest part. Now here I will set us now that this value will be now 2 to the power 0, that is 1, multiplied with 0 you have. Then you have 2 to the power 1. 2 to the power 1 is what? It's 2 multiplied with 0. Then 2 to the power 2 is 4 and multiplied by 1. Then you have 2 to the power 3, that is 8 multiplied by 0. Then you have 2 to the power 4, that is 16 multiplied by 0. Then you have 2 to the power 5, that is 32 multiplied with 0. And you have 2 to the power 6, that is 64 multiplied with 1. Now we have to just solve this expression. So 0 multiplied by 1 is 0. 0 multiplied by 2 is 0. 4 multiplied by 1 is 4. 8 multiplied by 0 is 0. 16 multiplied by 0 is 0. 32 multiplied by 0 is 0. 64 multiplied by 1 is 64. So we'll add all of this. 64 plus 4 comes out to be 68. So remember, in the beginning we had a question here and it was 68. We converted 68 into binary. Now we have done the vice versa process. We have converted this binary string to a decimal number. It came to be the same, that is 68. I hope children it is clear. You must have understood it. But for your better understanding, let's do one more question. Okay, now I'm taking the. Alright, now next question is, for example, I have a string of 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. This is my string of binary number and I have converted it into decimal number. So children, again, we have to start from the rightmost side. So my rightmost character is 1. 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 0. Then plus 0 multiplied with 2 to the power 1. Then again this 0. 0 multiplied by 2 to the power 2. 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 3. Then again I am writing it in the next line. That will be this 0 now. So 0 multiplied by 2 to the power 4. Then 0 multiplied by 2 to the power 5. Then 1 multiplied by 2 to the power 6. Now here I would like to tell you one more trick. If you want to see whether you are approaching in the right way, then you need to just put here this, like you write it here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So when you end up here, you must check that whether you are getting 2 to the power 6 or not. If there is any mistake here, if it's not coming same, then it means you must have missed any one digit. So just for checking whether you are going right or wrong, you can write these digits on the top of the string. Now next step, as I told you, will be 2 to the power 0 into 1. That is, this 2 to the power 0 is 1. So 1 into 1 will be 1. Then plus 2 to the power 1, that is be 2 into 0 will be 0. I should write it like this in a more elaborative form. Then 2 to the power 2, that is 4 into 0. then 2 to the power 3, that is 8 into 1, then plus 2 to the power 4, that is 16 into 0, then 2 to the power 5, that is 32 into 0, plus 2 to the power 6, 64 into 1. So let's add all of them. So here we'll get 1, then we get 0 from here, then another 0 from here, and 8, and then we'll get 16 into 0, that is 0, 32 into 0, that is again 0, and then 64 into 1, that is 64. So if I add all of them, what do I get? I get answer as 64 plus 8 is 72 plus 1, that is 73. So by decimal conversion of a binary string, this is 73. Now if you want to recheck your answer, the method of decimal to binary is there with you. If you still have time in the exam and you want to recheck your answer, convert 73 into a binary number and check whether you're getting the same string or not. This is how we convert a binary number to decimal number. Now I hope the method is clear to everyone and you must have understood. In case of any doubt, you can write me and ask me. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you must have liked it. See you in the next video where I'm going to teach you decimal to octal. In the next video, I'm going to teach you decimal to octal and octal back to the decimal. Hope you liked it. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.